お侍様の戦い方じゃない。
何を申す。
私は日本語が少しわからます。あなたはアンジンさん、一番トロノゴ様さん。はい、どうぞ。While many of my subscribers may know about my love for hiking, camping, fish, ants, combat shooters, not many of you may know about my love and passion for Japan and samurai films and the whole culture and aspect of Nippon. I love Japanese cinema, and this goes back to my love for anime, and when Akira first came out in the 80s, it kind of inflamed my passion for everything Japanese. But in particular, it was the samurai and the ronin that really did capture my imagination and passion. And you can see some of the books on screen here. This is just a small selection. I've got many more up in my attic. And you've noticed many of the books there were by Stephen Turnbull, who's actually one of my friend's father, and he's one of the very famous curators down at the Royal Armouries in Leeds. In all of Japanese cinema, it is for me the films of Akira Kurosawa, that really grabbed me. Initially I had the Seven Samurai, was the first kind of real samurai film that I bought on VHS from HMV many years ago. And on screen you can see there, that is another one of my favourites, the 47 Ronin, which I'm sure many of you who are into Japanese culture know about the story of honour and the 47 Ronin. But it was the Seven Samurai and the Kura films such as Yojimbo and The Hidden Fortress. His films were incredible, and that particular actor, Toshiro Mifune, absolutely incredible, and I don't think there will ever be as an actor as at his status and symbol, and just he basically was a Ronin, let's put it that way. If you haven't seen Sanjiro or Yojimbo, then these films are both incredible when it comes to Japanese cinema. And of course we have The Blind Swordsman and many others. But incidentally, many of you may not know this, but my nickname is actually Andy-san. And that kind of goes back to my love of everything Japanese, the culture, the women, the samurai, the ronin. I even did Goshinkai street fighting, which was a form of martial arts, and I also did jiu-jitsu as well in my heyday. But on screen you can see Seven Samurai. If you haven't seen it, please do try and see this film because it's an absolute masterpiece. I also, as many of you know, I am a VFX, special effects and a motion designer. And I even created some of my own artwork here based off the Seven Samurai. So this was created by me. It's a large poster printed on a foam core, and it's just kind of something that I was really passionate about and wanted to create.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason Connell from Sucker Punch Productions.
Which brings us nicely to the reason that I created this video. There is a title coming on the PlayStation, yes, the consoles. I will be playing this on the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is Ghost of Tsushima. Now this is any Kurosawa fan, any fan of the genre of Japanese cinema, this is a title that we've been waiting for a very long time. Sure, there are other games out there based on the Japanese, shall we say, the Japanese culture of the samurai and the ronin, but they're very arcadey and nothing that's really grounded in reality. Now, Tsushima has been scanned so that these areas do exist in the real world, and they've tried to recreate as many locations as possible in-game. What I did find from listening to some of the developer videos really disappointing was that they decided not to put in some of the cultural figures in there because they deemed that many people would find it too sensitive. I don't want to rip them a new one and explode right now. I can only presume they are talking about Musashi Miyamoto due to the amount of people that he actually killed on the field, but this was an era in the Tokugawa era of death, betrayal and honor, and that is the code of the samurai. Samurai literally translates into to serve. Now, what I'm really hoping for in this game is an authentic twist, and of course this has to be fun to play for people who are not as in-depth into the history and the culture of these type of games. people who love the Kurosawa cinema and all that. It has to be playable for them as well, but I'm hoping that there are lots of interesting cutscenes in this game and there is a believability about it. Sucker Punch have said that this is a grounded experience. It's not arcade, but of course that there are aspects that I've already seen in this playthrough that do make it look arcadey, but that's because they have to. This is a game, it's not a real simulation. Now, calling a gust of wind in to show you the direction to a location, I think is a fantastic way to trying to keep this HUD completely empty. And if there are any options for me to play this game, such as the indicator there of being spotted, which is very Assassin's Creed, I will be removing everything. Now, one of the first things from watching this, just as it started, pre-watching it, I said to myself, please, Sucker Punch, please, I beg you, I deplore you, give us Japanese dialogue. And I'm happy to say Japanese dialogue is in. I cannot wait. You cannot watch a old Kurosawa film or Japanese cinema and watch it dubbed. You can't. It's absolute sacrilege. You just don't get the same inclinations in the words and the meaning. For example, in Seven Samurai, in Sanjiro, there is a part where the English dialogue says, "We'll follow you around like a caterpillar." And it's when the disciples follow Toshiro Mifune up to one of the temples. The actual Japanese language translation is, "Will you lot stop following me around like goldfish shit?" Which, if you understand how a goldfish goes to the toilet, it's a long string. So you see, those translations are completely lost. You have to watch the Japanese and try and get the authentic, certified subtitles in order to be able to get it. There is such a different, more authentic feel when you have those languages on. So there's not a huge amount I can say about this title, barring what we've already seen. But this is a game that's going to make me want to put down the PC and jump on the PlayStation 4. I'm already a fanboy. I'm trying not to pre-order and go for the deluxe edition because I want to make sure that this is the title for me. I'm saying that even though I'm going to buy this game. I'm going to get the volume cranked up loud and annoy the neighbours and just get back into the whole genre. I hope it's authentic. I hope it's bloody and violent and it shows the darker side of the brutality of war and being a Ronin. And I hope, strangely, that there are a lot of cutscenes. Cutscenes for me are integral to the storyline. It does look and sound and feel, I think, at this stage, very Assassin's Creed. And there are a few points in here with the bow and arrow that I don't like. I feel are a little bit arcadey. But I think it's too soon, way too soon, in order for us to be able to judge this title. But ladies and gentlemen, this Ghost of Tsushima is a title I am very, very excited for. Let me know in the comments box below whether this is a title that you're looking forward to. Do you have a console? Would this make you want to buy this on the PlayStation 4 Pro? And are you a samurai fan as much as I am? Or should I say Kurosawa and Toshiro Mifune films? Absolute epic masterpieces, and I can't wait to put the Seven Samurai on again. In fact, you know what? I might just do that now. Thanks for watching. Put your sandals on, sharpen your swords, and share, like, and subscribe, and don't commit harikiri. I shall see you in another video coming real soon. Bye-bye. Arigato gozaimasu.
お侍様の戦い方じゃない。
何を申す。
お侍どころじゃないよ。このお方は猛虎を打ち滅ぼすため